League. We're here for round 5 of season 12 at the world famous Silverstone in Great Britain. So we are nearly halfway through this season, and obviously we have come off racing in Canada. Obviously a wet start to that race and then dry at the end, as I'm going to quickly try and get Monkey Boy Kurt back into the lobby. There we go. Not invite the wrong person, as I'm going to get all my stuff up. Sorry about that, we're a bit delayed coming in. I'll wait for people actually ready up. But I'm going to quickly get my Twitch stream up. Down. Oh, typically I've got adverts. Thank you, Twitch. As we're going to see who's out on track first. As it is an Alpine of DXY or Joey B Mike in the Discord. As we have everyone. We've got 18. We're missing 2 people. I don't know who they are. Right, they're not here. I'll check afterwards. But obviously Silverstone, a very, very high speed track. You're going to need to focus on having good downforce, and obviously you don't want to be a sitting duck on the straights. Obviously there is 2 DRS zones here on the Wellington straight and the Hangar straight. Obviously we'll probably see a lot of overtakes down the Hangar straight and then to Wellington. And I think it's Brooklands. I can't remember the track corners. We need Cruiser here. He knows more than I do. Obviously, last week our race winner, Sheriff Woody, got the late safety car gave Sheriff Woody the win, and this man in P6 in the Red Bull, some would say that it was a bottle. It got 3 seconds and actually nearly DNF'd himself on the final corner, which to compound his misery even more. Pretty much dominated the entire race as we watched DXY do the first time that in quarry. Obviously expecting times to be close, probably looking at the 28s I would say around here, 28s, 29s. Obviously it's all going to be about battery management, when to deploy the overtake. Obviously we can see DXY here just using hot lap. Some people have found that medium and just using overtake when they want to is actually a faster way around than using hot lap. It doesn't drain the battery as much. As we now go into Stowe, it's the first time. Is it Stowe or Cops? No, it's Cops. Sorry, Cops. What am I'm shit at this. As he goes through Maggots and Beckett's now a little bit wide on the final bit. Lost the kind of momentum through there, but he's going to use that kick salver or not for a little bit of a tow down the Hangar straight, which is probably the best place to watch Formula 1 watch the Grand Prix from. If you ever get to see this race live, Hangar straight is where to be. As he comes through the final 2 corners, obviously very hard if you're running less than full traction. Hard to get the traction down, and he sets a 28.2. Mr. DXY. As our Gomez has crashed. No, he's left the session. Good. Great start. Can I get invite? Had Edison. Oh, that's not what I need to write. Hang on a minute. Jay, you are in the Aston. Hang on a minute. When's Jay under? Don't know. Right, we'll ignore that name. We'll move on. J Undisputed. Trying to find you. I don't know if I actually have you, Jay. I don't have you, Jay, unfortunately. As meanwhile, Agent Tub goes top. Shock, what did I tell you, Tier 2? So don't allow him to win another race. TGV Rage Quit's had a few poor races recently. I'll be looking to recover. There's Reese's Pieces, 27-7. Way under the time I was expecting to beat. Where is Mr. Radical as he comes around the final corner? Still with a decent lap. It goes P4. It's good for Mr. Radical. Where is David Oldface in the other kicks? I've obviously missed last week. We'll go on board with Mr. Tidgham. He's just coming down the hanger straight. Jay, can you let me know what your can you add me on EA? It takes a while for me to register as we go. Teacher goes P2 with 27-6. As we'll go again. Hang on a minute, let me have a look. And it's not under a different name, is it, Jay? That's not it. Tell me, what is the name, Jay? Under? And that's where EA Friends. Nope, that's not it. Oh. I don't even know what it is. That's an issue. Mongo needs an invite. Oh, Mongo. Hang on a minute, let me find Mongo. God's sake. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to get these people in. Some people are a little bit late. Oh, hang on a minute. Offline EA Friends, that's Overlord Wizard. Let's find Mongo. I swear I had Mongo on here. This is where we need a code comms, so I don't have to do this. Hang on a minute. Corruption XYZ. I don't have that. I can't even add you right now. I can't even do it. Is there a way of... Can I invite space? You're going to have to send it to me, Jay. So mine is Siverside Boy. Like, literally. Yeah, I forgot the L. So... Mongo has... right, hang on. Let me just get Mongo into the... I hate this, hate this, hate this, hate this, hate this. That's still got. There you go, Mongo. You got an invite. So we're gonna go on board. Who are we gonna go on board with? Hirsch. There's Hirsch. Jay, I would say the best thing to do, as I can't really add properly, is can you ask TJ, who's in the pits right now before he comes out, if you can get an invite off him. Because I think you probably have had TJ added. TJ probably had you added on this EA friends list. So we're gonna rewatch. Oh, never mind. He's out on track, so yeah, not the best time. Got Mongo in. We're just missing Mr. J. Where's Delta? Delta is on another lap. We'll stay on board with Delta. Obviously, still waiting for his first points of the season. I'm still looking around. Mr. Argummers is not happy. He left because he couldn't get his car and it's DNF'd him. Good. don't say he's left again. As I didn't see if Doubt was up on his time. I'm very far behind on my own stream, which is brilliant. As Delta is, again, did not say it. Let's see if Delta is actually having a quicker lap. As he comes into the final sector. See if it's going to be nice and tidy. DFD Dexter's raiding Aura from the OTR Racing League. Oh, hello. I think we've had you before, as Delta does improve to P12 or 28.5. So, yeah, we've got a league raiding us. Hello. Yeah. God, that's just... put on my better things. Who are we going to go and watch? There's Sid Sandwich going P7, obviously making his return this season. Obviously a season little break for him. TJM, 39 thousandths of a second down as he goes through cops. Now into Maggots and Beckett's probably on the time as Asian Tub goes a 26.9. Get that man up as it's looking good for the two Mercedes, but I don't know who's that in front. That's obviously Alan, and I don't think TJ will be too happy that Alan may have sat there and got in his way. The old Mr. Commentator. Hello, yes, hello. Mr. Commentator. I've never been called that. It's my father. Is TJ going to improve on that? I don't know. He probably got a lot of dirty air through that middle sector. So, as he looks like he's got a very decent exit. As he comes up to the line, he does improve by 4 attempts to go 27. TJ's on fire. But we'll have to see how long that lasts for. Because, well, like, we know what happens to his luck. As Jay is in the lobby. Thank you. Someone got Jay in. Well, we're up to full grid. Where's Monkey? Monkey's gone purple in the first sector. 54 thousandths of a second up on his best time. So we'll see if he can gain a little bit more time, and let's see if we can have a Mercedes 1-2. But it's gonna be tough. Monkey's gonna have to gain like 6 tenths on this lap to beat. As he comes through, does he gain a bit more time? He is 4 tenths. This could be history in the making, as Cruiser would say. As here we go, Mr. Monkey Boy Kurt round the final corner. Well, not final corner, but round that corner. Let's see what he can do. Sheffield goes third, 27.4. So the times are starting to drop. Where's Monkey? This going to put Monkey. Monkey did not get the toe as TJ did, but here comes Monkey 27.0. That's what we needed. It's going to be a good run. He swivels in happiness. Monkey's on fire. So David goes P5. Just would like to point out, David's had 15 minutes of practice and he's put himself P5. David, if you're listening, don't do any practice anymore. Like, you seem to do better when you don't have practice. There's Reese in P6, goes P4 himself. Shelby's P5. Gregor's P7 with his teammate P8. Mongo has improved to P10. Major Allen's 11th. He's just outside the top 10. He'll be happy with that. DXY is on his start of his next lap. We got Locker has invalidated. It's not been a season to remember for Mr. Locker. He's got that kick salvo. I think that's Radical in front of him. No, it's not Radical. That is David in front of him. Doesn't need to worry. David doesn't need to worry because Locker's lap is done and dusted. Where's DXY? He's improved by 3 tenths. Major Allen's obviously on the in lap. Mongo, let's keep on board with Mongo in the Alpine. Haven't seen much of him this season. Still trying to find some form for him. I think he has actually... No, he's not backed out. It seems like he was a bit so. But nice and tidy through the middle sector. Through Maggots and Beckett's. Has he gained he's 1.7 seconds down, so he's obviously made a mistake somewhere. Let's see where's Rage Quit. Rage Quit's gone purple in the first sector by 3 tenths. At the moment, he's going to put him around about P4. Looking right now, so the times are very, very close. What is the gap between the whole field gap-wise, 1.5 seconds. Still a lot of time left of the session, I think. Can't really see. Because of the bloody thing. 2.25 minutes left to go. Here comes Rage Quit. Was he going to prove more by? 3.5 tenths again. Still going to be P4 at the moment. Purple middle sector as well. But that's compared to his time. As he comes down into the final little chicane. It's all about placing your car. You don't want to hit the curves, but you also want to kind of get the best run possible. As he comes up to the line, it's third, 27.2. Gets just in front of TJ, splitting the Mercedes. And the Ferrari driver. Jay Undisputed, unlike last week in Canada, did not have the best time. Tattoo Star, who was going to be getting just at the end of qualifying, has been here the entire time. He's P16. Delta will be looking to improve definitely from P19. Hirsch is 23 thousandths of a second up. And this time, what's he going to improve to? As I'm quickly going to pour myself a drink because, yeah, well, talking this long causes your voice to go completely. I've wait. Did not see what he improved by. I think it was like half a second. Have to see as he comes through off Hanger Straight. Let's see what he. Come on, Hirsch. We know you can. You got more pace than you are. Here he comes round the final corner. Where's it going to put him? Puts him P16 from a 4/10 improvement. Where's Delta? Delta's gone wide. I think Delta's got probably enough time. He's going to have to be careful. There's cars everywhere. He's out of fuel, so I think Delta's qualifying is done. As everyone's going to try and find track space for their final runs. But you really don't want to be too close. As Tattoo Star is 93 thousandths of a second down. Where's Agent Tubbs? He's now completely thrown every bit of snacks that are in his car out the window. Well, out the cockpit. So that car is going to be underweight and illegal. Monkey's on his outlap. Rage Quit is going to be starting his final run. TJ is on his final run as well. Got a good gap. Let's find Agent Tubbs. He's 12 thousandths of a second down. He is going to have to be careful about traffic. That is in the end of the session. The Reese's Pieces and DXY are both finished right now. Can't improve. As Lexus goes P5, we'll stay on board with Agent Tubbs as he's going to be the next one to finish his time. So is he going to improve? He's 48 thousandths of a second down. As more people finish at the time, Star finishes P7. Delta moves above Locker. As there's a Kick Sauber slowing down. I don't know which one that is. Here comes Agent Tubbs around the final corner. Is he going to improve any more? He goes, improves, doesn't improve. This opens the door for Mr. Monkey. As Locker has invalidated. Where's Monkey Boy Kurt? As Radical has retired, he's called it a day. Can Monkey steal the pole away from Agent Tubbs? He's going to have a mighty final sector. No DRS left. Here he comes. Can we see somebody take the pole away from Fingers? Oh, he's got a little bit of a slide. Oh, no. Oh, he's lost it. TJ pitted at the end there. Sheriff only finished P7. Mongo will cross the line. Where's he going to go? Stays 10th. And that is it. Where's Delta? Delta has obviously run out of fuel. He's coming back into the pits. And, well then, it ended up only being 1 and a bit tenths from Monkey to Agent Tubbs. The closest it's been to him all season. Rage Quit only 4 tenths. Same with TJ. He's be happy with that. Lex is P5. P6 is Reese's Pieces. 7th is Sheriff Woody. 8th is Gregors. David Olfo starting 9th. He'll be very happy with that. Mongo 10th. Alan poised for those points. First points of the season in 11th. Needs to keep the pens down, and hopefully his race pace is as good as his qualifying pace. DXY in 12th. Sid Sam's 13th. Radical and J 14th, 15th. 16th is Hirsch. Touchstyle is 17th. Delta is 18th, and Locker is 19th. And then our Gummers, who for some reason in the game retired him. Will start dead last, and the gap from the front to the back is. We'll say if Locker actually got another lap in, probably about 1.5 seconds would be the rough time, because I know Locker only put a banker in and then unfortunately validated twice. Reese's Pieces says worst lap ever. As Mr. Tedium voicing his annoyance about people sitting on the racing line on an outlap, as it is raining here, so the tier 2 are once again gonna be in wet conditions. What is with these hot and rain? Like, I swear to God, these guys have rain every race. As I'm quickly just gonna have a quick drinks break while we're waiting. As our Gummers is in the Discord celebrating that there's rain. Canada Part 2, yeah, Gummers, you ain't winning this. It's just a little rain. For God's sake. There's we will hopefully get underway sooner or later. Obviously, it's a one stop in dry. Probably will be another one stop if it's a full wet race. I actually don't know if it's drying up. I don't really want to. I want to see if it actually does. But we'll have to see. Let's try to see how. So it's into conditions. Obviously, last week we saw a few people go on. I think 2 people went on inters, and at the start, yes, they did lose time at the start. It was a wet track, fully wet track. But they did actually come back into the race, actually helped them out. So they were able to go to the inters conditions, box another inters, and then they were in the perfect place for the late safety car. As some people are saying, and the drivers are saying that it's actually saying there's no rain at all, so they don't know if it's better to run a dry or wet setup. Obviously, they removed the fact that there is no wet TT, so it's kind of hard to make a wet setup in dry conditions because you don't know how it's going to feel. Walker says he's going dry with a bit more wing, so some people are risking it. We'll have to see how it goes. As again, we're still going to be waiting for TJ to go. As Reese's Pieces said, killed me. Jay went, since when are you a freak? Well, that's a insult and a half. Just keeping an eye. Come on, TJ. Money on safety car, end of turn 1. Well, I don't know, because I'll be honest, the driving standards in Tier 2 this season have been actually... I would say there's not been that many clips. I don't think we've had a race where there's been a lot of incidents. So we might be looking at another race like that. I'm starting to think TJ's having a shit right now. And that's why we haven't started. We're still here waiting. This is where we find out. They're actually going. And we're just here staring at a blank screen. Come on, TJ, I'm running out of things to speak. God damn it. He's doing this on purpose now, I think. This is the longest 3 minutes I've ever seen. Are we... Oh. Right. Oh, okay, well, we're going now. And the lights out. There we go. Thank you, game, for... And it looks like it is into conditions. As we see everyone trying to find the grip, as there's a Ferrari going a little bit wide. Something taken to escape course. Oh, it comes straight back on the track. They've got to be careful. As Lexus does do the right thing. TTV race quit. As who is that? That is Lexus, has been given a 10-second time penalty for following safely coming back on the track. Rex, if you're listening, I would suggest you actually try and get a move. There's a little bit of argy-bargy, but to me. Up in front between a Red Bull and a Ferrari. Oh, David's had a look. As everyone is really struggling to find that grip. And the likes of Monkey Boy Keller and Agent Tubbs, is this going to be the battle that we're going to see the entire race? They are zoomed off ahead. TJ, as behind, TJ's watching all the carnage unfold behind him as Raid Quit loses 3 positions. He's now got the mighty David Oldface behind him, who has won here before in the past with a god tier strategy of going on the right tyres. Here comes David as he can have a look on TT Raid Quit, who is going to probably use battery. Would really help if I actually put on my things. As he's gonna have a look. Oh, he's had another look, and he thinks better of it. He's still having a look at that Ferrari. Mongo behind. Agent Tubbs for the fastest lap, but TJ's already thinking, oh, but there's Reese's Pieces gone off the track. Everyone's gonna have to be careful of him. Everyone's kept it within. DXY has front wing damage on that one, so that's an early stop. Not good to know. Yeah, front right end plate damage, so he's obviously got caught up in something. Not be too impressed. Still, once again, the car and the Mercedes of Monkey and Agent Tubbs still way ahead. TJ trying to pull away from Sheriff Woody. It's not too wet. It's at that point where it's into conditions. But if it stops, I would say it could dry out fairly quickly. David still sitting nice in P7, Mongo P8, Lexus obviously with the 10 seconds. Probably won't be too happy with that completely. Uh, lad, you need to stay on the track, mate. It's Gregor's is P10. I'm still recovering. Oh, he's gone off as well. So everyone's having some issues. If you look behind, obviously with some people have been noted for some weaving over the last couple of weekends. This man here, Hirsch, who has front right end plate damage, does like to weave to break the toe and has been warned about it, making only one move and then moving back onto the racing line. No more than that. It can cause issues for other people. As Rocker has got past Major Allen, who is falling down to P16. Not what we want, as Monkey Boy Kurt still pushing Agent Tubbs. TJ's doing fantastically in P3. Obviously, these wet conditions, it's very hard to overtake without the DRS. If we had the DRS, I'm sure TJ would not. It was a lot harder for him to hold the positions as we're on to lap 3 of 26. Obviously, a short one compared to what we were last week, with 36 laps. There's Rachel still defending from David. Obviously, this week we will have our LT, which is great. Obviously, TJ's back up and running. And then on Friday, with David being on comms for Tier 1, we will have our LT. Drivers like seeing the index stats, and also it's very helpful for the standings teams to get the right standings and timings for you guys on Twitter. Who likes looking at the race result tweets. As Lexus has a massive moment behind and could cause him some issues from Gregors, who's in a weird sandwich, not where he wants to. As Hirsch is pulled away from the back lot. That's probably a track. Here comes Hirsch. Is he going to have a look into Maggots and Beggots? I think it's better if it slots in nicely behind. Sid Sandwich is falling away from the main pack. This little third little pack in front of him. As Tattoo Star and Major Allen go side by side on the exit. Allen keeps the position, but here comes Tattoo Star. Is he going to have a look down the inside? Allen is flashing, and Tattoo Star throws it down inside. A little bit of wheel banging. Allen is still there. Careful, Allen, don't hook the tyre. As Radical is waiting in the rims. As Locker's gained, as we're going to quickly go and have a look. The biggest winners and losers from the first 4 laps of the Grand Prix, as I'm going to find it. Our biggest winner is Locker and Gummers with 5, along with Hirsch. Our biggest loser is actually DXY. It's gone down by 8 places. For the start, everyone else is pretty much gains. Major Allen's gone down by 6. That's gone down by 4. 4 for Lex, 3 for Rage Quit. So, a few people having some issues. As Reese Peace and Chef Woody fighting around for P4 and 5. It's been music to the ears for TJ, allowed him to kind of like maybe bolt away. Meanwhile, Monkey and Agent Tubbs very much in the race of their own. There's very much race for first and a race for third, 4th and 5th. Let's have a look. Race Quit's falling away. He's got a little pack behind him with David, Alexis, Mongo, Gregors, Hirsch, Sid, Jay, and Locker. Oh, and Algummers. So all the way from 6th to 15th, that little pack there, nose to tail. I'm going to go up in front, and it looks like David's been lunged at by Lexus, who's made the move. Monkey Boy Cat setting the fuss up, so the front two are trading lap times, lap after lap. I have a feeling that Monkey and Agent Tubbs have gone for a wet setup, and everyone else has gone on dry. As those two are lapping in the 41s, and everyone else is lapping in the 43, 42s. So, yeah, they might be running wet setups, which will work now, but will they work later on? If the track does start to dry up. As Monkey gets a really good run on Agent Tubbs, who's made a mistake. Is this the chance Monkey needs? Oh, he just doesn't have the exit. He needed a little bit more. Tubbs needed to lose a little more. Now Monkey gets hit with a wash of dirt. Yeah, as Agent Tubbs goes a little bit wide, and now Monkey's on the back foot. And I'm going to find the intervals as Teacher's now 8 seconds behind, but 7-second gap to Reese's Pieces. He does not care. This will be a great podium for double podium for the Mercedes. That really helped them in the championship. Constructors. As we can actually see how much TJ has to let off to what I assume is dry setup. As Radical has got past Major Allen. And this is not what Major Allen needed. Major Allen was hoping that he had better race pace. Delta running in 19th. As Monkey has made the move on Agent Tubbs, we've just seen it. Monkey has made a move. Agent Tubbs is not having his own way. Monkey's taking my command to the fullest. I said it before the race, we cannot allow Agent Tubbs to win another race. Monkey's following what his division head has told him to do. Hashtag down with Agent Tubbs. Hashtag sandbagger. No, we can't be saying that. And that TJ's under pressure from the Red Bull. As oh my god, Chevrolet's going to fly up the inside. Are those two going to collide? No. Maybe Kai's going to easily. Race Quit now 2.8 seconds behind them. Lex is obviously at 10, so. Is he going to make a move up into Cops? No, he thinks better of it. I was hoping he actually did. Oh, he had a better run through there. Had to get off the gas there. Meanwhile, David's got Buddy Hirsch behind him. He has got in front of Mongo. And Greg has just fallen away now. I wonder if the people's tyres are starting to overheat, because I don't think it's not perfect inters. They're probably overheating, which is not going to be nice for the tyre wear for anybody. So Evans having a really good as Monkey Boy that's the fastest lap. Has nearly broken out of DRS of Agent Tubbs. I think Agent Tubbs is starting to falter. He is out of not DRS. He's out of the slipstream. Out the 1 second mark. So wow, Monkey has done it. Agent Tubbs is going to use the battery to try and get back in. Monkey is not using battery. And comes back within 7 tenths. Reese's may have a look. Oh my god! Got that stopped just in time. Nearly cleared into the back as DXY has set the fastest lap. As we look behind, Alexis has got past Race Quit. And Hirsch has got past David, but David re-overtakes him on the switchback. Then goes a little bit deep, and then Hirsch goes past. David getting washed out wide with understeer. He's down to 9th, he won't care, it's still points. Here comes David. Oh, Hirsch moves over slightly, that's a little bit naughty from Hirsch. Reactive move from Hirsch there. Very late. And David will not. There'll be blue mist coming out of that helmet of his. TJ's now 10 seconds behind, but he is fighting with the cars around him. He hasn't got really clear air. There's a Monkey not putting his battery to none like Agent Tubbs is. And this is not helping. I think Agent Tubbs trying to gain the battery. I don't really think he needs to put it to none. Because, like, it's like Monkey's able to gain a lot of battery even with it being on medium. And you see every lap, Agent Tubbs loses like 8 tenths and then just deploys all his battery. He's just not getting as much now, but I think he's kind of made a mistake here. As we look behind, Alexis has gained another place. He's now past Chef Woody, so obviously that poor start for Alexis was fell down to P10. Obviously got the 10 seconds, which he won't be able to get it removed because he's going to have to stop. So unfortunately that's going to hurt him later on in the race. As we look behind, DXY obviously the first one to stop. Delta's a long way back, 8.5 seconds behind Major Allen. Allen running at the back of the field is going to be looking at the likes of Radical versus Tattoo Star. Will Radical make a move into Cops? Come on, Charles Cajones, Radical. Oh, he's had to brake a little bit more than the car in front. Because the car slowed a lot more than he expected. Tattoo Star P16, Walker P15. As Gummer's down in 14th, was saying that he was going to do a Canada Part 2. Not really done much since, as Lexus has got past Reese's Pieces. I assume around the outside. Reese's Pieces box. As that is a 3-second time penalty for David Lolface. Wow. I would like to point out, if anyone tries to do the Arno Otmir, go into the pits to win the race, I can freeze. Shall we have to disqualify them? We can't allow it. I know it's a absolute giga-chag play, as Monkey's now 2.4 seconds in front of Adrian Tubbs, who's not having the race he wants. Clearly struggling. There's TJ still in third, and he's now got an angry Polish guy behind him. So you can still see the little pitter-patter of some places on the track. So it's quite a way away from dry conditions. As Lexus is going to just go, yeah, I ain't getting stuck behind you, as he goes past TJ into third place. TJ's like, knows that he doesn't really need to fight that much because he's got this, well, with Lexus's 10 seconds, he's going to just re-overtake him back. As I'm just checking Lexus's tyres, fuel gauge. He's got 0.3 laps over fueled. So, is he going to have another thing where he's going to have to really let off the throttle? Lift and co? To make it to the end. Again, Lexus once again trying the underfuel. As our Gummers is into the pits. Anybody else? Tatstar in as well. So both Red Bulls have sides of the box early. Everyone else just staying out, probably trying to go to the dry conditions if there is any. Everyone's still in the race so far. As Alexis is bringing the gap down to the top two. I think TJ's just trying to focus on getting to the dry conditions. As it does look like the rain has started to slow down very slowly as we're on lap 10, 17 laps to go. Now he's got Chef Woody who looking very eager to get past. Oh, Chef Woody! Oh my God! Yeah, that's not a way. That you don't enter the cup. You don't. That's not how you take cops. That is defo not how you take cops. Oh. I can't give myself a drink. We did it. Mongo P9. Greg is P10. I'm trying to look at what Reese is doing. Has Tattoo Star has gone on the dry compounds of tyres as Locker picks up the time penalty, and so is our Gummers as well. Gregors is in the pit zone. Gregors has sped into the pits. Oh dear. He won't be able to serve it this thing, so it's good. As people are going to be going onto the dry tyres, medium compounds for Gregors, obviously with the track being a lot damper, a lot more people are going to be. Reese Pieces is the fastest lap of the race. Don't think it's trying to. Tatterstar is actually losing time. There's a yellow flag, and I think that's Jay. Jay's had an issue. Jay's got a puncher. Jay has got a puncher. Front wing damage as well. Oh dear. That's a long wait, and it's the worst time to have a puncher. He's got to go around the entire track. Oh, he's had an oopsie. Oh, he's done a 360. He's got to be careful. Oh. Dave, what are you doing? As Jan Spoon is in the middle of the track. Oh no! That's a big one. Oh, DXY's upside down. He's upside down. Somebody check to see if he's okay. That's a safety car. And that allows Monkey, who's now going to pick for the dry compounds of tyres. And anyone who didn't box is going to gain massively in Lexus here. This might have saved his race. Obviously, he has to serve the 10. And I think Jay will probably be looking at a somewhat of a penalty there. David, Mongo's hit the back of David. So that's a time penalty. As we're going to have a look at the penalty. So 10 seconds for Mongo. 13 for David. David actually sped into the pits. He's not going to have to serve it. There's loads of people. Sheriff Woody with a 10 seconds. As well, everyone's getting penalties. Sheriff Woody's got a puncher. As Reese's Pieces is serving some time then. What's going on? There's Sid Sandwich. Gummers, no. Radical's not got anything. Our Gummers drive-through penalty for our Gummers speeding into the pit lane. As well, Tattoo Star's up to P15. He's 14th now. Mayjan's up to 13th. Delta is not last. He's 15th. Radical's got a drive-through. Not our Gummers, sorry. Radical's got a drive-through penalty. And he can't even serve it under the safety car. Oh my. Stewards are going to be busy this week. As Major Allen for... Oh, Allen. Hirsch and Mongo have just switched positions. I don't know what that about. Yeah, so, well, we are in the dry conditions. I have a little bit of a lag spike there for some reason. That's definitely getting clipped, isn't it? Well, yeah. Reese's Pieces. Come on, lads! It's the safety car! How are you getting track limit pens? I'm so sorry to Jamie. I think you better... I don't think you can really... If you get a penalty, Jay, yeah, I don't really think you can argue it at this point. As a Radical... DXY's left the session. I was wheel spinning. Well, at that point, I think what you should have done is just sat while you were in the wall, because reversing back on track pretty much put you in harm's way. Radical gone on mediums, but his race is pretty much ruined. Due to that drive-through, as Gummers goes past him, Chef Woody is now back in the box again. Gregors and Locker at the back. So I'm expecting everyone to go to the end now on their tyres. Monkey Boy's lead is completely gone now. He's going to be absolutely fuming. That has happened. Lexus, 3-second time penalty, so he's lost to 10. But the likes of David and Mongo are going to be absolutely fuming. The thing is, David might try and get his 10 seconds removed. I actually don't know what he got it for. We'll have a look. 10-second time penalty there. Incidents. Let's have a look. As we see track limits. Gregor's speeding in the pits, 10 seconds. Speeding. Oh, David got speeding in the pits. But that could have been because he got bumped in. Chef already followed him. Delta got a penalty. Radical speeding on the pits. As Major Allen has suddenly transferred to being Cameroon. Didn't know he changed his nationality. But we are under safety car conditions, still waiting for 3 people to join the back of the queue. TJ is going to cook me so bad when he sees this. I don't think TJ will be the one cooking you. I think that is one of the worst accidents I've ever seen. I don't think I think I've only seen one worse, and that is what Jay did to buddy TJ himself in Singapore, where he literally threw him up into the wall upside down. I've seen some wall be squeezed up the wall, and then wall ride to them to go upside down. But I haven't seen that hard of an impact. I actually don't know who was with DXY, but they have. Thank their lucky stars, they didn't get caught up in it. As we've got 13 laps to go, 12 and a half laps left of this race. We'll have to see what happened. There's anyone in front of that. So if Aaron can stay where he is, he might be able to get points here. Due to some people with 10 seconds. Obviously Radical will have to take his drive through on the next lap. Because it won't allow him to take it on the... sometimes some tracks don't allow you to take it on the first lap, but I think with this one, I think because the line is way early, he might be able to take it away. But we're in dry conditions. We're going to back to the front for Monkey Boy Kurt, who's going to get us underway, as I've now got hiccups. Wonderful. As he's going to weave to get a little bit more temperature in the tyres. When is he going to go? He's going to leave it to the last second. When's he going to boot his foot down? And there it is, he goes, but doesn't catch Asian Tubbs out. Well, what as Radical will be serving his drive-through this lap. As we're underway again. That damn caution thing still bug. As Sid Sandwich is going to have a look at... As I have been sent a message. I'll have to check that afterwards. As Maychan will look to try and pick up the scraps. He's just got to keep up with... Oh, there's a Ferrari going slow. And everyone overtakes Major Allen's into the points. And there's carnage all up in front. Oh, Major Allen's hit the back of Mises pieces. David's fallen away. I have no idea what's going on. Oh, it was a yellow flag. People have got legal overtakes, I think. As that Major Allen's fallen down to 12. There is illegal overtakes everywhere. Oh, Mises pieces going up the inside of David Allface. He pushes David off. David's lost 2 positions because of it. Now he's going side by... Oh, Major Allen cuts across Tattooed Star. What a first lap of the safety car. And that Tattooed still looks for the undercut. Don't hurt tyres, please. God forbid it. Oh, Gummers goes around the outside of Major Allen, uses a lot more battery. Completely outdoes Allen on. But then Allen having the better run. Oh, look at that! Christ, Sid Sandwich does not like Paper's Monkey gets the fastest lap, and Sid is into the bits. with front wing damage. We'll have to see. Oh my god, there's a big gap between Mongo and TJ. It's exactly what TJ wants. DRS will probably be enabled like the trivia might. You appeared last sec, 2 cars moved, and then you appeared like dynamo. My only argument is that I think there was 3 of them. The first 2 cleared me, but then DXY bombed me hard and... Oh, we can't say that. You can't be piping that. Christ. Right. As we are going to be keeping an eye behind, as I think that's front wing damage from Mongo. Reese's Pieces has got away with no damage. There's Hirsch. Rage Quit with no damage. Has David got front wing damage? We'll find out in a minute. As Argamas has got past Major Aaron. Oh, he's hit the back of... Oh, Argamas has rear-ended him. As Reese's Pieces picks up a 3-second time penny. Through goes Locker! Locker having his Hamilton moment. 2 cars and 1 in Maggots and Beckett. What? Go on, lad. Sorry, I broke your phone. Sorry. Don't kill me. As it's gone bad to worse for Major Aaron. Front wing damage. No end plates on both sides. Got slightly a little bit eager on Gummers and just rear-ended him. As I think Major Aaron is going to continue on. He's got to. As Monkey Boy Kurt still out in front. Lexus has got TJ for company. Mongo is 3.4 seconds behind. It's gone off. It's going to allow Reese's to have a look into turn 1. Or sorry, turn 2. Or 3, whatever it is. Goes for the outside. He's going to have to hope that he gets better traction as Mongo is going to defend it. Oh, there's a bit of argy-bargy. Going to have to be close. Give him space. Cuts wide and fast. And Reese has got past. But Mongo doesn't accept it fully. But Reese is now past. Hirsch here is on for a good result here. Obviously Mongo 10 seconds and Reese was 6. Alexis with 3. So Hirsch could finish P5 again. Yeah, 5 maybe at least. As people are still discussing that incident, the 2 drivers are discussing their incident. Politely, they're not having a massive go at each other, so that's what we like to see. 2 people, except when Sheriff Woody picks up a 3-second time penalty for his trouble out. I think Mongo has just been overtaken by Hirsch, and Rage Quit has gone past him as well. So there is DRS going around. So Hirsch is absolutely on 5. So anybody on hard compound tyres, and I think Mongo has boxed as. Damn, Xbox Party's booted me out. I do apologise. There is now up to P8. Major Aaron has retired in the pits. And, yeah, he's called it a day there. It's a bit unfortunate for Major Aaron. As I think Mongo is in the box as well, serving his 10 seconds. We'll definitely be playing for a safety car now. And that's Radical P16. Sid a long way back. My Monkey Boy Kurt still leading the race by 6 tenths. Lexus is 3 tenths back from Agent Tubbs. TJ just within DRS, just needs to do what he's doing. And he will be on for a podium. He is pulling away from Reese because obviously Reese doesn't have the DRS and is kind of struggling to kind of pull that gap down. Hirsch is actually catching him. But he's got TTV Rage Quit, who's having a resurge of form after the last couple of shockers from him. Then 7th, David is, but as right now, Lexus has got past Agent Tubbs. Monkey needs to see this and just bolt. These 2 are going to fight. And it's going to cause, they're going to fight. As they are falling out the DRS zone. This is Monkey's to play. This is where TJ really needs to just sit back. And hopefully these 2 make a mistake. He just needs to be careful. He says the fastest lap as well. Some drivers are driving like maniacs tonight, and so he moves. Well, I think the one with you and I think Gummers. I think that was just unfortunate. Gummers broke a little bit earlier than he expected. He just went into the back of him. But I don't know about the rest that you mentioned. But we'll have to see. As Hirsch is up to P6. Tau Star obviously got points last week. We'll be looking to see if he can gain a little bit more from the drivers in front. At the moment, let's have a look. The gap. Tau Star's 11.6. Reese's Pieces 5.5. So at the moment, Tau Star could jump 3 places and finish 7th again like he did in Canada last week, but we'll have to see. Obviously Reese's Pieces got 7 laps still to go, so poor David on set of mediums, he might die before the end of the race. We've got Chef Woody now itching to get past him. As Lexus has really got some pace, as I don't know who that is. That's Delta 27. Aston Martin having a stonking night. Yeah, double retirement for the Aston Martin as Lexus sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. Lexus is flying, but that 3 sec is not really going to help him. Where is Reese's Pieces? He's 5th, 3.3 behind. Has gained slightly on the top 4. Hershey's now actually falling away. David behind is being hustled and hounded by that hass of Sheriff Woody, as Sheriff Woody easy as he likes gets past him. David is probably thought much better about fighting for that. I still curse EA for changing the steering from F1 24. Well, I doubt that game was my prime. Okay. As Monkey Boy Kurt! 3-second time penalty. Oh no. One mistake. And this is going to give Agent Tubbs the win. TJ, you must do everything you can. TJ, you must do everything. We cannot allow Agent Tubbs to win. He's not even been the fastest today. He's not had his own way. Agent Tubbs, this is yours to use. Let's put it into the universe. Agent Tubbs for a penalty. Agent Tubbs for a time penalty. Agent Tubbs in for a time penalty. Put it into the universe, guys. It's all focus and project it. He's not gonna like me saying that completely. He's not gonna like me saying that. Oh dear, where's Hirsch? Hirsch is 2.9. He's fallen the right away. He's actually a second away from race quit now, so he's pulled out of DRS. Sheffield has dropped David, but behind, Delta has retired in the pits for some reason. He's called it quits, which makes no sense because he was going to gain some positions as Radical is there in P14. 4 retirees as Mongo sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. Obviously fresh his tyres. We Gary, truthful there. Mr. Tubbs is on his last warning. We'll go truth, Jay. Go on, give me truth. As Lexus will be looking to try and fight this for the win, but I do think he's probably got the pace. Come on, this is the battle we're more interested in. We want to see TJ back on the top step. Come on. At the moment, I think we might actually get a podium chat. We might actually have interviews. For once, we might have interviews. Right now, TJ, you just note, he is on his final warnings, Agent Tubbs. Force him into a mistake. As there's 4 laps to go. Tier 2, once again, showing that they do have, as what makes it even worse is that's Hirsch with a 3-second time penalty of his own. At the moment, I think Lexus has got the pace over everyone else. He's got 90% battery, he's able to keep up. as there's an instant behind between Sheriff Woody and Rage Quit. They've had a bit of an oopsie with each other. David at the moment is going to throw out the points harshly. I think we'll have to see what's up in front. Walker's got a 3 second. Oh, it's getting close for everybody. As we go back up to the front of the field, as Lexus is using his batteries, but here comes TJ. TJ's probably going to wait until the final lap. Agent Tom's falling out of DRS zone. So this is a big one, as Agent Tom is actually going to go on none, and TJ needs to do exactly the same thing if he's listening. Probably isn't. As who is that? Who's got the time penalty? Oh, Gummers. As Radical has gone on the set of softs, so he's going to go for the fingers. But Reese's Pieces is starting to gain. Obviously, these two, of third and fourth, are fighting for the win. It's... They don't want to make mistakes. They don't want to be doing anything silly. So, we'll have to see, as TJ is not using battery and Agent Tubbs is. Lexus is using matches. Monkey Boy Kurt's doing TJ an absolute favour here in the corners. He's trying to slow up Lexus and back him into Agent Tubbs, which then allows TJ to stay within the DRS. Would you rather win an FPRL race but be denied a treatable electro dysfunction? The top one. Because at least it's treatable. And it's not. As the rain has come back, but it's not going to come down enough. So there's another race where race condition, but here comes Lexus going around the outside. Monkey defends the inside. Lexus up the inside. Is Monkey going to re-hold it? He goes deep. Hold on, Lexus. Lexus is going to try to switch back. Is he going to get the traction? He's there. He's there. And the door closes. Monkey once again. David got punted over the pit lane by Monkey, so it looked like he would get it removed. We'll have to see. Alan, we don't know. I've not seen any clips or yet, so I don't know. I can't really state. But now TJ's got Reese's Pieces. Would TJ be praying that Red Bull does not do anything silly? It really, he is not in this race. He's got 6 second time penalties. Don't lose any more time. Don't cause an incident for someone else who's keeping it clean. But at the moment, as it stands with 2 laps to go, Agent Tubbs is going to win another race. As Hirsch is fighting with Rage Quit. Rage Quit goes around the outside. Oh, he's come across Hirsch, and how should we represent him in Rage Quit? Didn't really give the space, just come straight across. That's probably a kick coming away, I think, as the rain is starting to fall even more, but I do not think it's going to get wet enough as Radical goes for glory and puts a set of softs on. Go on, lad. Keep that faster lap. Let's see what that lap is. Let's see what that lap is. Bosh! He's gone faster by 2 seconds than everywhere else. Bosh! As we go back to the front, as TJ is falling out of the DRS, and he's probably not happy. It's not falling out of the DRS. Probably not happy with the likes of Reese's Pieces, really pressuring. But as we go on to the penultimate lap here for Tier 2 of Great Britain, one of these two, Agent Tubbs or TJ, is going to win this race, as is behind. R. Gomez has spun, and he's probably going to call it a day there. So here's P4, P20 to first. Puncher. R. Gomez has Puncher. Yeah, he has a Puncher front left. As it's a 5-car train. Who is going to do? Everyone's going to be trying to regen the most battery as possible. Reese's Pieces will not. Reese's Pieces will try and go for a move here. There's got to be some racing crafters. He does actually go for it. No. You're not far enough along. Oh, don't give it to... Oh, Jesus. think TJ was quite terrified that Reese's Pieces was up there, and I don't think he's going to be too happy because it's probably going to cost him. Agent Tubbs goes a little bit wide, and that was very, very, very close to a track limits pen for the fingers. Oh, it's behind. Here comes Lexus up the inside. Monkey's going to go deep. He defends it again. We're going to go on to the final lap of the Grand Prix this race. As these guys will fight in front, TJ will be able to catch up. But I don't know if he's going to get past Agent Tubbs. Agent Tubbs is going to win. This is not right. This is not right, Mikey. As we bring up 21 voice, hashtag Hamilton 8-time champion. Screw Verstappen. Monkey has no batter. He has no batter. But it doesn't really matter. Lexus and I think Monkey both have 3. But here come Lexus got to make the move clean. And Monkey's not going to use his own battery. Lexus is on none and is absolutely pushing Monkey around. But behind, TJ has caught up. I think Agent Tubbs is trying to use the battery, realising that he may have slightly messed up slightly as he goes a bit deep. Oh, that was close. But I don't think TJ's going to be close unless TJ gets an absolute stonking middle sector on Agent Tubbs. Oh, TJ makes a little bit of a mistake. I don't think it's him, but there's a yellow flag behind. I think it's for Radical. But other than that, I think Monkey's going to cross the line in first on track. And he's going to be fuming, but we might not. Lexus might have it as Monkey squeezes him. Oh! But Monkey again showing his conviction. But here comes Lexus round the outside. Lexus is going to go round the outside. Monkey keeps the inside. Monkey will cross the line first. But it looks like Agent Tubbs will win. And it's a double podium for the Mercedes. TJ P2, Monkey P3, Lexus P4, Reese P5, 6th for Ragecourt, Sheriff Woody 7th, 8th for Hirsch, 9th for Tattoo Star, and it'll be absolutely 8th for Tattoo Star, 9th for Hirsch. Locker, I think he's going to get points. Locker has got points, and he has. Greg has missed out. David Oldface, Puncher, and so is Sid Sandwich. Oh no. They got punched. Look at the puncher fight. Fuck Tubbs win. Oh no, David. David. Oh. And Sid and David having a great little squabble with the. Yeah, David. And Radical comes P14. Yeah! As it starts. Wow, what a race. What a race. We could actually have a full podium party. We can have a full podium. Fair play, David. If only you stopped in time. Oh dear. Appreciate that, Gummers. As I'm going to quickly invite the top 3, and we can actually do it for once. Right, here we go. Let's get them in. Let's get them the fuck in. Sorry. Bless the language. Who's in the party? Right. There's the 1. And there's 2. Right, where's the others? I don't have, I'm gonna have to do the other 2. Right, once it eventually loads, I'm gonna be able to, I'm maybe gonna be able to invite. I don't think we're actually gonna be able to do it. I've got a black stream. Major Allen has left the session. I think I've heard someone join. Yes, both of them have joined. Thanks, game. Fucking Xbox, let me know. Let me put my buddy thing on. I've got to put the party chat audio on. Hang on. I've forwarded this. There we go. There we go. Well, we don't want Tubbs here. Oh, never mind. He joins. Thanks. Oh, this is weird. We get to do a podium party by myself. Yay. Right. As I'm going to get the cars up. Where is it? Showroom. Where's the Mercedes? There we go. We got to talk away. Right. We're here with our top three. Finally, we get to do a podium party. And we are going to start off with the man of the moment. I would say probably deserved the race win out of anybody else. Is the only man that's actually able to put a fight to Agent Tubbs. It is Monkey Boy Kurt.
Hello, mate. How are you?
I'm alright. Wow. Where did that come from?
Yeah, I was just saying to TJ, obviously we're in a party. Other than the 3 seconds, obviously, which obviously cost me the race. I was probably going to say it's my best race in FPRL in terms of laps led, battles at the front, and just, yeah, throughout the whole race, it was just really fun race to be a part of. So the safety car was a bit annoying because obviously me and Tubbs had such a big lead, but obviously it is what it is. And yeah, if I can do more performances like that, I still think there's yeah, hopefully I can actually get a race win without getting any penalties. So yeah.
That's more than what I can do, so I can't really say much. So yeah. Anyway, yeah. Obviously, we started the race under wet conditions, and I know I saw your teammate just wondering, do I put a dry or do I wet set up? What was your decision in the end?
So I stuck my wings up, not too much actually, about 5 or 6 on the rear and 1 or 2 on the front, and that was pretty much the only change I made, apart from whacking the rear tyre pressures up to max. So we were anticipating it was probably going to dry up a little bit because of what the game said, and by the way, the game said it was literally going to be overcast from the start, and obviously it was raining for the first sort of 10 laps, so that was wrong. So didn't want to change it too much because I know it was only into conditions, so I think we just got it smack bang on, to be honest. And with the quali pace, it just obviously all came together in that first stint, and me and Tubbs were sort of pushing each other along. Had a great battle for the first sort of half or third of the race.
Yeah, I think one final question will be, where are we next? Is it Las Vegas?
Potentially, I can't remember off the top of my head.
Where's Mr. Standings himself?
I think it is Vegas, yeah.
Yeah, it is Vegas.
He knows it all. Oh, right, yeah. So we're in the Strip, Las Vegas. How are we looking for that?
Yeah, I mean, I've not been too bad round there before. I'd always thought it was a track I wouldn't like, but whenever I seem to do it, I always seem to do okay. So, yeah, I mean, hopefully more of the same. It's probably, hopefully, I would think round Vegas, less chance of picking up penalties than Silverstone. So, yeah, if we can keep up that kind of pace, then definitely we'll be in the monks for, yeah, another podium or hopefully a win. So, yeah, all looking forward to it.
Yeah, kind of only. I'm so annoyed that you didn't win the race. We wanted the monkey win.
Well, I took the win on track, but yeah, obviously.
No. You were the only person at that point that took my advice of not letting Agent Tubbs win, and it's forward for your fingers. God damn it! Someone needs to do something against them. But we move on to his teammate. I think it's the second podium of the season for him. For once, nothing bad happened to him. Nobody touched him. So, yay. Hello, TJ. How do you feel?
Yeah, no, it was a really good race. Yeah, obviously the first stint I was by myself, but holding everyone behind me, while Monkey and Tubbs obviously pulled a massive lead on everyone. But when the safety car come out and the fields bunched back up together, the top 4 were it was a very intense fight, to be honest.
Yeah, but especially those final, I think 4 or 5 laps. Obviously, everybody was, including Lexus. Obviously, Lexus was up there. everybody was on different battery levels. Like I think Lex had, I think at one point with 2 laps ago had 90%, and Monkey only had 40. Like, was there any opportunity that you would say that you had a chance to maybe go for Tubbs at all?
There was a couple of opportunities, I think. Mainly when Monkey and Lexus backed up. There was a couple of times where Tubbs went a little bit wide, and I could have maybe stuck my nose in, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to ruin, the great battle fighting that was going on ahead. So, yeah, I was secretly hoping that Tubbs would pick a few seconds up. But no, regardless, I'm happy finishing P2 on track, or P4, but P2 on altogether. Yeah, it's probably the best race I've had all season.
Just note that the whole stream was projecting Tubbs to get, apparently. We're all projecting it into the world. He nearly did. He nearly came off at turn 1, and it was going to be there. I think he was on his final warning, like the last 10 laps. So it was quite tense. But yeah, obviously Las Vegas as well, TJ. How you feeling for that? Well, hopefully we have another race like this.
Yeah, definitely. I like Las Vegas as well. It's obviously a low wing track, but it's very technical as well. You could probably compare it to Silverstone in some context. So, yeah, hoping for a similar result, hopefully.
Yeah, well, we can say that because I think this season your qualifying pace has improved, and you're not really getting as, how would you say, being taken out. You're not getting the lap 1 takeouts because you're at the front, so you're not in the mid pack. So I think you might be moving up to tier 1 next season.
We'll wait and see on that one.
Come join me in the misery of the back. Come and join me in ads. It's fun.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just saying my quality pace has improved this season. I tweaked a few things on pre-season which seem to have helped out a bit. So, I'm not the quickest in the tier for sure, but I think I'm one of the most consistent in the tier, which obviously comes hand in hand. So, yeah, really enjoying racing this season compared to the past couple of seasons.
Yeah, well, good job, TJ. Let's see if I can do it on Wednesday. But that's all the time we got for it. No, I'm just joking. We won't do stuff like this. But it's been the first time I'm actually speaking to him. So, Mr. Agent Tubbs, or Josh,
Tubbs,
as he's formerly known as, Mr. Sandbag himself. How have you managed to snag that?
Honestly, I don't know. I gave up on the win when it went to dry, and I was just trying not to get a penalty, and fell into my hands.
You couldn't just done the right thing and give TJ the win, can you? You couldn't have
Nah.
been the right good guy. League villain you are. You turned into the league villain. After watching you all season, it really wasn't your normal standard where you've buggered off. For once, someone actually put you under pressure, and for a time it did look like you had cracked. The pressure got to you.
Yeah, I mean, I was saying for the last couple of days, my race pace around Silverstone is not the greatest. I'm more of a quali man, but somehow I buggered off every race. But Monkey did a very good job of keeping up with me, and he made me make a mistake and took advantage of it.
Yeah, obviously, final question because it is getting on late for a bit. Was it Vegas? How are we feeling for there? I don't know if I've ever seen you at Vegas, so I would.
No, and you won't. I'm not racing.
Oh, well.
I
There
have
we go,
been
everybody.
dragged
You
into
can
work
get a free
again.
win. Just last thing, did you realise that your teammate got points?
Yes, when I crossed the
Got a
line, I
point.
celebrated with him.
Yeah, there we go. Rocker got one. Obviously, Rocker's had a bit of a... It's not been great for Rocker, so he'll celebrate that 1 point as it's a race win. Yeah.
Yep.
Obviously, not had much time. But that is it for our top 3. I've got one more final decision, by the way. And I'm going to get slated because I've got to pick a driver a day, and I've got two to think of. One's Tattoo Star, and the other one's TJ. I don't know who to pick, because Tattoo started like P18 and finished 8th, sorry. But TJ's got a second out of a 4th place start. I don't know who to pick. If I pick bloody TJ, they're just going to go, oh, he's biased. So, for that sake, I don't want to be called biased TJ, because we're friends. I'm going to go with Tattoo Star. I hope you don't mind.
Shocking decision.
That is
I
an
fucking-
absolutely awful decision.
18th to 7th, 8th. What do you mean, shocking decision?
Awful.
Can I ask a question?
Oh my god, here we go.
If I didn't get the 3 seconds, would you have given it to me?
Oh yeah, definitely would have been you.
Oh, okay, that's what I wanted to know. Cheers,
You
mate.
beat
You were
Agent Tubbs.
you were my driver of the day.
Anybody who beat the fraud would have got driver of the day.
What do I have to
just want you
do?
to know that. Nothing. Come from dead last and then win, and then you can have it. There you go. That's what you get, Gummers, being cocky. I'll go from last to win. Where did you finish? You didn't even finish.
Did he not?
In the bin. No, he got a puncher. Yeah, a lot of punches today, but other than that, I better get down to the medical centre and check on DXY because he was upside down. Thank you, Jay.
What actually happened? Because me and Monkey got that perfect. We go into the pit as the safety car comes out.
So
Jay got a puncher and sat down the Wellington straight in the middle, well, on the side, then reversed back in, and I think 3 cars split him, and poor DXY did not see him and just absolutely careered into him and flipped upside down.
Gonna be one to look back on then.
Yeah.
Poor Jay has sent another person upside down. Like, seriously, someone needs to check his bloody driving standards. Someone needs to send him back to get his driving lessons done. But other than that, that's it. We're done for another week. Join, I think you're going to have David making his return, and Major Allen for Wednesday for Tier 1's turn. So from myself, Silverside Boy, or Gaznade, or whatever you want to call me, and of Podium 3 of Monkey, TJ and Agent Tubbs, we hope you had a fantastic time watching the race, and we'll see you next week. Goodbye! That is fucking awful.